It's good to set goals. It's healthy. It can give you some purpose, drive, and growth. But what happens when you don't meet some of those goals? I won't lie or make secret of it. One of my goals when I started this channel was in the aspiration that one day it would become monetized and provide some revenue to help fund this project. If you got enough skin in this game, then you know it isn't cheap. Currently, I've got a number of trucks that aren't usable, mostly just in need of parts or new bodies. It's hard for me to believe, but this is my 6th year of doing this, and these toys do break sometimes. Having revenue come in from getting monetized would have been great, especially since I've decided to go back to university to upgrade my education. But goals and wants will happen in their own time. It can be hard to be patient, to see the bigger picture at play. But it's important to remember that life and hobbies should be enjoyed. It's not something to grind through. I've taken a step back from filming as often as I'd like, partly because I've lost some motivation due to the fact that one of my goals for my channel has largely failed. Straight up truth, it's demoralizing to watch what you might think of as hard work not achieve the results you'd like to see or see others achieving it. I'll be frank about this. I've felt upset watching my views slowly get lower and lower over time. Watching my videos go from getting a couple of thousand views, not that much, but impressive to me, to barely getting 100. It sucks. Plain and simple. It sucks. Do I get salty about it? Do I blame the algorithm? Do I feel jealousy towards those who have achieved the success I'd like? Sure. But then you get over it and you move on because staying in that negative space is not healthy. Take some time to remember that life isn't about gaining a following. It's not about getting likes or turning a hobby into a job. It's a bummer that we live in a world where we need multiple revenue streams to stay afloat. But is it worth it if we lose a hobby, which should be a source of enjoyment? A revenue stream of happiness? I'm trademarking that, by the way. So where does someone go from here? After they've admitted that a part of their aspirations have not been achieved? Yes, you may have failed to a certain degree, but don't let it define the whole experience. Appreciate where you've come from, where you succeeded, and move forward. I can look at some of my earlier videos and even into the midway part of my journey here and appreciate how my videos turn out now. I can honestly say I'm happy with how they look and have achieved my goal of growing my filming and editing abilities. I'm happy when I'm out filming and I'm happy when I'm editing. With that in mind, I've achieved what I wanted, and so in that sense, my channel's not a failure. For me, it's a success. I've long outgrown the desire for popularity, whether it's with the so-called cool kids or influential people in our societies, online or offline, or building an online following. Be interesting to yourself. So if you feel like your channel's failing, ask yourself why you started in the first place. Did you start it with the desire to gain a following or to be popular and recognized by the in crowd? I wish you could see me doing air quotes over the words in crowd. If so, then I suggest you find something else to bring you happiness. You won't find happiness in chasing the approval of others. I hate to say it, but the popular crowd will always determine who is their peer only by what you can bring to them. If you're chasing a dream of doing this for a living, then I hope you achieve success, but to also look at why what you're currently doing is not bringing you success or satisfaction and why you want to escape it. Because let's be honest, YouTube stardom is not a realistic goal. You probably have as much of a chance of winning the lottery. YouTube is also not a kind entity that wants you to succeed. I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but that's my opinion. It just wants you to make more videos so that it can apply more advertisements to those videos. It wants you to make more content, more revenue. It wants you to feed the machine. You ever notice how after a few days, your views on your videos suddenly stop? Well, part of that is that YouTube wants more content. It wants you to upload more so that advertisers can pay YouTube for more advertisement space. More videos, more space to place ads, more data, more exposure, economics at work. So what is the point? Happiness through hobbies is achievable. It's an achievable goal. Pursue happiness and growth through creation and being creative. And if you feed the machine along the way, so be it, but do it with open eyes. And don't be surprised if the machine doesn't feed you back. It doesn't owe it to you. Be your own master. Feed your own happiness and fulfillment through being an interesting person to yourself. As always, thanks for watching. I know this was a bit of a ramble, but it is something that has been on my mind for a while. I've been where you are. I've asked out loud to no one in particular, why am I not getting views? But I think the better question is, what can I do to have more fun?